Alrighty, so the new Chandler is coming out on, the update tomorrow, and from everything that I've seen, he is not looking great. If you're a demon main or, want to use the demon team a lot and everything, I really don't know that I can recommend summoning for him or anything like that, so I wanted to make this video as like a preemptive sort of, maybe you should hold off for a second kind of thing, because if you don't know, in this update that we're getting tomorrow, we are also getting red Tarmiel on the SSR ticket banner. So if we go over to the SSR tickets, I've been saving them up for a little while now, so I've got about 30. I know there's people who have like over 100 saved up, but yeah, the rates are about 1.56 at the moment. Obviously they'll go down a little bit lower as new characters get added, but there's quite a lot of characters in here already, so it's not going to actually get pulled down too much. I imagine once Tarmiel and Chandler both get added to this banner, it's still going to be hovering around 1.5, maybe a little lower than that. But I was just going to say that if you want to, like, there's not going to be that much of a difference in the odds of the characters that you're going to be pulling. If you want to just wait for the new Chandler to come out on the banner before you spend your SSR tickets, because he is already confirmed from the JP patch notes that he is going to be added to this banner as well, which is good, because he just doesn't look good, and he's a 600 banner. His banner itself is pretty bad. There's not a whole lot of characters on there that you really want to pull for or anything like that. So if you're interested in maybe just waiting, a week or two before his banner goes away and they end up adding him to the SSR ticket banner, if you're able to wait that long before you try to summon for Tarmiel, you could definitely wait for both of them to get added to the banner first. That way you have a chance to pull Chandler, get a little bit of extra box CC. You don't have to worry about pulling him on, anything else. But obviously that's up to you. Just wanted to, I don't know, maybe throw the suggestion out there. Let me know, how many tickets you guys have saved up. I'm really tempted to just skip Chandler. He doesn't look very good, and he doesn't really have like a clear place or like best team or anything like that to run with him. He just like with, the new Zeldris, I'm just not very impressed by him, and I don't run the new Zeldris on the team. I know a lot of demon players that I go up against in PvP are running him, and that's completely fine. I completely understand that. Cool, more power to you if you like the unit. I'm just not a big fan, so I really want to skip the banner. I'm tempted to, but as a person who tries to get at least one copy of every character to mess around with them if I need them or whatever the case may be, I'm currently only missing 2 banner units, so I kind of want to just try to grab a copy while I can. But if you're in the same boat as me and you would rather skip, which I definitely would recommend, he'll get added to the SSR tickets. If you've already got a bunch of them saved up, the odds of you getting him, and Tarmiel hopefully aren't too bad, which then again, I know a lot of people are also planning to save their SSR tickets for another Wish event, if you're unaware, during the Light Liz festival that they did. This Light Liz right here, the new Liz. She's technically not Bloody Liz, but everybody calls her Bloody Liz. But yeah, whenever they did her festival, they actually did an event called the SSR Wish Ticket event, where you could basically go and on the SSR tickets, you could basically choose like a character. There was a thing up here in the top right. You could choose a character that you wanted to boost rates, and it would give them like a 20% chance to be pulled instead of just the 1% chance that it normally is, which was really good. Obviously that's a really big thing. They've been super stingy for some reason with red Tarmiel as it is, so there's no telling if that event will even come back in the future. I'm not positive on that, but if they do end up running that sort of thing again, it would be a really good chance to 6/6 Tarmiel. So there's a couple of options. Obviously, if you don't have Tarmiel and you have a lot of these tickets saved up, I definitely recommend you try to, grab a copy of him, because he is really, honestly, his grace is that good. Like, it can really change the, the whole way that the match plays out and everything like that, because, you put him on a tank unit, they can't double attack into him or else they're disabled for a turn, blah, blah, blah. You know how he works. But if you already have a copy of him and you're willing to wait, and you're not as worried about just getting dupes for him. Like, I would love to get dupes to have higher, association stats and stuff like that for him, but is it, I don't know, it just, the chances are kind of low. You know, it's a 1.56 chance right now if I were to summon to pull a Sariel, for example. So honestly, if I'm looking at it and I'm like, 30 tickets, that's only, you know, 6 multis, I would be very reluctant to say that I would pull a copy. Like, I'd have zero confidence in that. So I don't know. You've got some options. You can definitely keep waiting if you want to, but he is a good unit, so I can completely understand if you don't have him and you want to summon and try to grab a copy. That completely makes sense to me. So either way, I don't know. Let me know what you guys' plans are. If you're planning on waiting, if wanting to see another one of those wish events come around before you summon, if you're gonna wait for Chandler to come out on the banner, or you know, if you're not worried about it at all, maybe you already have a 6/6 Tarmiel and you're big man on campus. I don't know, but either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.